Okay, folks, we're back here on site. At our groundbreaking ceremony, former Congressman Ralph Regula used a quote by John F. Kennedy.
President Kennedy had a saying, and I always liked. It said, "Victory has 1,000 fathers, defeat is an orphan."
Well, this is certainly one of those projects where we have many partners, many collaborators, many people to thank. Behind me here is a sign that recognizes some of those partners and some of the funds that are involved with this particular project. This is a sign brought to you by County and County Executive Ed Fitzgerald. The project itself is actually managed through the Public Works Department of Cuyahoga County. But you can see the various funding that's been applied to this project, including the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, Great Lakes Restoration Initiative, Ohio Cultural Facilities, and the Ohio Department of Natural Resources. For money sums, the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative actually awarded 2 grants, each for $1.5 million, to a total of $3 million for this project. The Ohio Cultural Facilities gave us a $500,000 grant award. And ODNR, we have about $250,000 of ODNR money in this, in addition to Clean Ohio funds to the tune of $3.175 million. And I'll tell you what, there's many, many partners and collaborators involved with this particular project, and this sign here helps identify and recognize that partnership. Just to let me run you through here, this is the American Recovery Act. Some people know it as the Stimulus Act. We have some funding that's been applied to this project from there. We're Ohio Canal Corridor. We're the nonprofit group that's facilitating it. We actually bought the land in assistance with the Trust for Public Land, who did the negotiations. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, interestingly enough, as we were cobbling our funding together, they came to us and said, we want to be part of this unique project, and we want to supply some money and some technical assistance, and they're doing that to the tune of about $125,000. The Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District has a project complementary to this, and they actually helped us in writing the grant for the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative, as did the Cuyahoga Rep. They were key players in terms of the outreach, in terms of developing our if you will, messaging for the grant that we won. Ohio Erie Canalway, this is part of the National Heritage Area. I represent not only Ohio Canal Corridor, but the Ohio Erie Canalway. Ohio Cultural Facilities, this is the state of Ohio. They're into this project for $500,000. We have the National Park Service, which we're using their chief interpretive specialist in terms of designing and figuring out what stories we will tell on this piece of property. City of Cleveland, major partner here, not only in terms of funding, outreach, but also in terms of being the ultimate landowner of the property. Ohio Department of Natural Resources, supplying a couple grants here from ODNR that are part of it. And finally, Cleveland Metro Parks. We're so happy to be able to tell people that when we're done with this project, we're going to hand it over to Cleveland Metro Parks. So they're going to maintain it, they're going to secure it, they're going to operate it. You can't get a better answer than that. Cleveland Metro Parks is the best in the business.